So take a fake photo of that banner.
Can't take a
Photo of that banner. Where's the camera?
Oh, all using it.
I like that. We're glad you're here. Under screenshot.
Chef Yan, tell your YouTube friend what you're doing today.
My YouTube friends, I'm doing a wonderful, wonderful summer of two dishes and talk about the seasoning, talk about the produce, all the seasoning that you need, the produce that you need, and some of the exotic ingredients like sausage and pressed bean curd and a spring roll wrapper. And then, of course, we'll show you how some basic tools. My TikTok friends, my YouTube friends, some basic tools that you need. And then, of course, we show you how to do two wonderful recipes. One is summer shrimp salad with seasonal fruit. Another one is rainbow chicken stir fry. Okay, with a lot of different kind of mushroom. Mushroom is really, really healthy. Okay. Check mushroom benefit, health benefit. Mushroom.
Oh, I just printed out maybe in the back.
Okay, 우리 프린트를 하구나. 도진이 좀 구역에 대해.
Soup. You want to show it here, or you want to hold it for him?
Sure, it's easier for me to go.
Okay.
I am happy to share my love and passion with everybody. And you know what? Food brings everybody together during this wonderful AAPI month. Food is the bridge, a bridge of all people. Doesn't matter what of life, where what kind of where you came from in different part of the world, and also what ethnic identity you are. Food is the galvanizing force, is the merging force to bring all of us together. In front of good food, we're all good friends. So today, I want to remind you, I just did a wonderful little grocery shopping and also walk around the Asian aisle in a central market in Dallas, Fort Worth. In fact, every year I go there to do personal cooking class. Here, look at all this seasoning here. On this side is all the basic seasonings, okay? All of these available in the Asian aisle of Central Market, all the Central Market. And then on this side, look at that, is the produce department. So I actually did a little shopping today, okay? This is the produce department. And I will introduce, the first thing is talking about the principle of Asian cooking. Now, what's differentiate Asian cooking with the other Western cooking? Asian cooking is most of the dishes, you cut it up into bite-sized pieces that you share with the family. That's why we go to a tipping restaurant, you always have round table. Round table, you can talk to each other, you can look at each other, you can tease each other. Long table, you can never talk to everybody around unless you're yelling and screaming or with the microphone, with the amplifier, okay? So the whole idea of Asian cooking is you eat with the season, you eat with the freshest. You don't eat, in fact, most of the time I do not even open cans. Everything is farm to table. Now we're talking about farm to table all the time. I want to eat the freshest, okay? So the principle is eat with the freshest, eat with the season. Whether it's seafood, what is seafood? What is fresh seafood? You go to Asian market, you go to Asian restaurant, sometimes or Japanese restaurant, you can see fish tanks. They have all kind of different variety of fish, clams and mussels and goey ducks and squids. You know, you go to Korea, you go to Japan, you see swimming octopus running around, squids running around, and also live galupa and black cod swimming all over. So that's the reason why it's so important to have. For the Asian fresh means swimming, not chill, not frozen, okay? And then of course, another thing that which is very important is high temperature, short time cooking. You sear the meat. That's why most of the Asian dishes, the principle, you cut everything in bite-sized pieces. You can use chopstick to eat, okay? You can use chopstick to eat. And then when you use chopstick to eat, actually it's a great way to go on a diet because you eat slower. It takes time. Then you don't have to gobble it up, okay? You pick up one at a time, so it's wonderful, okay? So these are the basic wok, stir fry, braise, and also another principle in Chinese and Asian cuisine. There are multitude of cooking techniques. Okay, this is the principle. You can braise, you can smoke, you can stir fry, you can poach, you can steam. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is some of the basic tools. Okay, number the basic tools. Now, the basic tool I'm going to show you. The basic tool is everybody know about wok. My first cookbook is actually called The Joy of Walking. Okay. This is the wok. Let me show you the wok. This is the wok that I've been using for about 25 years. Completely seasoned. Look at that, nice and black. And look at that, all well seasoned, nice, totally dark. Basically, when you have a new wok, you clean it up with soapy water, and then you start seasoning it by heating it on top of the stove. When it's heated up, you rub oil around, with a paper towel or used towel, you rub around until they turn brown. You continue to do it several times. And after that, you actually let it put on the stone, let it continue to burn a little bit, and to open the pores of the steel and let the oil, sip into it so it's nice and smooth. Take a close up on this beautiful, nice close up. You see that? Nice and close up. Okay, so once you have this, you do not want to use a scouring pad. You don't want to use Ajax to clean up. You use light soapy water to maintain this beautiful, just like your cast iron wok, your cast iron frying pan. Always remember, do not use heavy duty Ajax in order to remove the seasoning, okay? The more you use it, the more it turns into a more well-seasoned wok. And then on top of the seasoning, Asian cooking uses a lot of steaming. Do a lot of steaming, okay? So you use bamboo steamer. Let me show you. This is the lid. This is inside, okay? You can buy a whole set, okay? And then you can 1, 2, 3, or even 4. And then all you have to do is you can steam 4 dishes at the same time. Steamer. Why steamer? Now here, you look at that. I have a steamer, a stainless steel steamer here. You see that? I have a stainless steel steamer here. Stainless steel. The problem stainless steel steamer is because it has a lot of condensation. So you're steaming rice or steaming the dumpling or hagao siu mai, it will get soggy. Okay, that's why most chefs, most home cooks, particularly Chinese home cooks, like to use the bamboo steamer. So this is the wok and the steamer. Okay, and once you have that, the next thing that you really need to do is knife. The knife is a very important tool because in fact, knife is probably the most important tool in the kitchen, in any Asian kitchen. Now this is a 8-inch chef knife most people have, okay? 8 inches, let me show you. Exactly 8 inches. See that? See this? 8 inches right here, okay? And then I have designed a chef knife. Actually, the chef knife I have designed is a little bit different than the Chinese chef knife that you find in the market. This is also 8 inches. Look at that. This is also 8 inches, okay? The difference is there's no pointed, okay? And then wider. Look at that. Wider. Can you see that? Wider. Why? I will explain to you why. When it's wider, you can use that as a spatula to move food. I'll show you later, okay? So knife, very important tool is the knife, okay? The most important thing is, besides the knife, you should have a few basic tools. Let me show you the few basic tools. You have a knife, you should have a sharpening steel, okay? And then the sharpening steel is round. You can have the steel one, you can have a ceramic one. This is ceramic, okay? And then when you sharpen your knife, you basically hold on to this with with this guard here, right? You go 1, 2, 3. You see, just go sharply like this, okay? And then, but I have designed a diamond sharpening steel, which is flat. Look at that, flat. Can you see that? Can you see that? Flat. So it's diamond. Actually, not only this kind of sharpening steel, you're relining and you're not really sharpening in a sense. But this, you're honing your knife, different size of knife, big and small. You're also sharpening it with diamond. And then of course, another tool that I always recommend people to get is this. Now everybody have this at home, okay? This is a grater, lemon zester grater, okay? And I have designed something a little bit longer, and also I have a little rest here. Then when you grate your ginger, let me show you how much. You don't even have to peel it. Here's a piece of ginger, and I'm going to show you how a little plate like this, okay? Look at that. I grated the ginger. Look at that. I grated ginger. Look at that. Okay. And I rest this here. And look at how clean this is. Look how clean this ginger is. Look at, nice and clean. And this is the one that everybody should have because you do a lot of lemon zest and this is the lemon zester. So we have to use this. Okay. In the meantime, I also show you the other tool that you should have. Okay. You should use this tool. Everybody should have, of course, everybody already have a lot of measuring spoon, measuring this, but I put it all together. These are the basic one, you know, 1 tablespoon, 1 teaspoon, half a teaspoon, and 1/4 of a teaspoon. Everything is here, 1/4 cup. And then another thing is, everybody have this, okay? Strainer, everybody have it. But I recommend you to get the fine, very fine strainer, particularly you're doing tempura. Look at how fine this is. Look at how fine this is, okay? You go to Japanese restaurant and Chinese restaurant, they always have this. When you deep fry something flow all over the place, you scoop it out. And you keep the oil nice and clean. That's how you do it, okay? And then of course, I have all kind of a strainer, okay? But you do not have to worry about this. Of course, everybody should have a juicer like this, okay? For lemon, a lemon juicer. So the next thing that I think is also very important, chopstick. If you love to do tempura or deep fried dishes, you get this tempura chopstick. Long, look at that, the regular chopstick is this long. This is much longer. So when you deep fry something, you don't want to get too close to your hot oil. So that's the reason why you need a long cooking chopstick. It's called a cooking chopstick. This is the regular chopstick, okay? And this is a beautiful Japanese style chopstick, right? Look at the color. And then this pointed. So you can pick up sushi, you can pick up things much easier. So chopstick is also used as a cooking utensil, okay? Very, very important. So we have all of these cooking utensils, went through all of these, and then I'm gonna put this over here. And I'll show you next. Now we cover the principle, we cover the knife, the basic tools, and some of the things that you need. Now, let's go to ingredient. Okay, I just told you I flew all the way from San Francisco to Dallas, Fort Worth, and the city of Dallas to shop in Central Market. Now, seasoning is very, very important. You have to carry a few basic seasoning if you want to do not only Chinese but Asian cuisine. Okay, now show you. First, you have soy sauce. Everybody know that you can buy regular soy sauce in any supermarket. Okay, soy sauce. This is the regular soy sauce. Okay, it's all-purpose. A lot of people don't realize this soy sauce is very good because this one has over 100 different flavor components. So it's not just adding salt, you're adding umami, you're adding sweetness. You see this? This is something you can find in any Central Market. Now, if you're worried about sodium intake, green cap, reduce sodium intake, look at that. Less sodium, can you see that? Less sodium in the green cap. So that's important. And then, besides that, the Chinese and Asian, particularly Indonesian and Chinese, they use dark soy. This is dark soy. Can you see that? All of these available Central Market in the Asian aisle. This is dark soil, okay? This is the dark soil. And then, of course, oyster sauce. Oyster sauce, this is also available in Central Market. People in the East Coast, they do fried rice, they use this oyster sauce, okay? Oyster sauce. Oyster sauce, you also have mushroom oyster sauce. This is for the vegetarian, okay? For if you're vegetarian, you use vegetarian oyster sauce. And then this is the oyster sauce most the Chinese use. This is probably the best oyster sauce available in the market. And this is the old brand, okay? You can also find this in Central Market. Now, besides this, another thing which is very, very important is, okay, you have soy sauce, light and dark, oyster sauce, okay? And then you can have sesame seed oil. You have sesame seed oil, okay? Sesame seed oil is very, very important to have sesame seed oil. This is sesame seed oil, okay? This is sesame seed oil right here. This is not the, look at the color. This is not the sesame oil you buy in a health food store or a Middle Eastern store. This is extracted from roasted sesame seed, not raw sesame seed. So this one is not for cooking, for flavoring, put in the last minute, okay? And then of course, another thing which is very, very important is cornstarch. You gotta have, you gotta use cornstarch, okay? You know why? Because the Chinese chef and the Asian chef use this to marinate, to thicken the dish. Rather than use roux, when you use roux to thicken the dish, you have to use flour, butter, and cream. Add a lot more calorie. But here, you just mix cornstarch or tapioca starch or potato starch with water. Then you can thicken the dish. Nice, shiny glaze. And also, when you use this to marinate, it helps to seal the juice, okay? So, very important. The other thing which I think you should get is hoisin sauce. Hoisin, hoisin sauce. When you eat Peking duck, mushu pork, okay? And today, one of the dishes, I use hoisin sauce. And this basically made from fermented soybeans and also tiny bit of fried spice powder, tiny bit of sugar, and tiny bit of spices. This is very, very good, okay? Always have this. So, and then if you love hot and spicy food, hey, how about chili garlic sauce? Chili garlic sauce, that's very important, chili garlic sauce. Can you see that? This is chili garlic sauce, okay? You can see. I want to make sure that everybody can see, okay? Chili garlic sauce. And then, now, this is probably the most popular chili sauce available in the market. It's called sriracha. And this is a little, the Vietnamese gentleman opened it. This is probably they sell more chili sauce than anybody else in the world. And this is sriracha. And every single shop nowadays using sriracha chili sauce. And then, of course, there are a couple other things that I want to remind you. If you want to have, and this is vegetarian hoisin sauce for the vegetarian. And then you can also have plum sauce, you see. This is plum sauce. So this one is very good when you mix sweet and sour dish. Then put a tiny bit of plum sauce in your sweet and sour sauce. So, and of course, if you love Japanese food, wasabi powder, okay? Wasabi. But these are the things that I just want to remind you that you can have. But these are basics. The first few are the basic. Use rice vinegar. Rice vinegar is milder than the regular distilled vinegar. The distilled vinegar is about 5.5% acidity. This is normally a 4.5% acidity. So it's a lot milder. So that's why most Asian chefs love to use the rice vinegar, okay? And then of course you love Thai food. If you love Thai food, Malaysian food, particularly Vietnamese and Thai and Cambodian, you gotta have to use the good quality fish sauce. This is fish sauce. This fish sauce is also available in most of the, in fact, all of the Central Market. So fish sauce. And then the other thing that I always like to have is 5 spice powder. Okay, when you go to a Chinese restaurant or go to a Chinatown, you have a barbecue pork, barbecue spare. They use 5 spice powder. This is 5 spice powder, okay? It's a mixture of 5 different spices. The next thing I want to show you is, if you like, today I'm going to use a tiny bit of these. This is Sichuan peppercorn oil. You see this? Sichuan peppercorn oil. Rather than use the Sichuan peppercorn, I'll show you later on. You use Sichuan peppercorn oil. When you open this up, amazing, aromatic, just like infuse the Sichuan peppercorn into oil. And then another thing that I like to remind you is, everybody know miso glaze, noble, famous dishes. Miso glaze Chilean sea bass. Okay, this is miso. They have light miso and dark miso. They're all available in Central Market. And then this is I hope they have this here. This is the Chinese fermented bean curd, fermented tofu, fermented bean curd. Very aromatic, and I use this for salad dressing and also marinade for my barbecue. So all of these are very, very good to have. And then we'll get a tray to remove these things that are not the most common, okay? So that everybody can see. Oh, teriyaki sauce is also very important. We do teriyaki chicken, teriyaki beef. And then they also have teriyaki basil glaze. These are the secondary thing that you can use. But the most important thing, the key part, is the key one is the one that I just showed you. These few items, okay? This oyster sauce, sesame seed oil, hoisin sauce, chili sauce, and this is all you need. You do not have to have all of these. These are the most important item to have, okay? So, remember, dark soy, light soy, reduced sodium soy, oyster sauce, sesame seed oil, hoisin sauce, chili sauce, and chili sauce, and cornstarch. These are all the things. And then 5 spice powder, I would recommend that you have it. So it's going to be 1, 2, yeah. Yes. They have tamari. Tamari is gluten-free. Because in fact, nowadays, you can buy soy sauce gluten-free. Okay? If you are allergic to soy sauce, you can probably use a tiny bit of a dashi, a Japanese dashi with the salt, and they give you wonderful flavor. Okay, dashi is actually very, very popular in Japanese restaurants, and I use it quite often when you make a soup stock. Okay, very, very good. So if you have any allergy, if you gluten allergy, they actually have gluten-free soy sauce. Because when they make soy sauce, they ferment the soybean, they add a tiny bit of flour to enhance the fermentation process. Okay, so the fermentation process, and because of the flour also protein, and soybean is also protein, so it's more umami. Okay, but there's a brand called Tamari, but like Kikkoman and Lee Kum Kee, they all sell gluten-free soy sauce in the market. So it's all available Central Market, okay? Now with all of these are done, I'm gonna move these, set it aside so everybody can still see it later on. And in the meantime, I'm gonna talk about produce, okay? Now, everybody know, you go to I'm always fascinated with the produce department at Central Market. Such a wide array of produce from all kind of cuisine. You can find anything from Italian, French, Mediterranean, the Middle Eastern, and also Southeast Asian, Japanese and Chinese. Now, one of the things everybody knows is bok choy. This is the big bok choy. Look at that. This is the produce department. Now go to the produce department. Bok choy, big bok choy. They also have baby bok choy like this. This is the baby bok choy. This is the grandfather. This is the grandson of the bok choy. And then besides that, they also have the Shanghai bok choy. Shanghai bok choy. Look at this. This one is green. This one is white. So this white is Shanghai bok choy. Of course, they have daikon. This is daikon. You know, white radish. The Japanese, the Korean, the Chinese, and some other Asian countries use a lot of daikon. This is white radish. It's a radish. And then of course, Napa cabbage. Okay, this Napa cabbage. This is the cabbage that you can only find in the Central Market Produce Department. You can never find it in Napa Valley, okay? I've never seen Napa cabbage in Napa Valley. Only the grape, okay? And then of course, always fresh chili. Thai chili, this is a jalapeno. You can use serrano, jalapeno, or Thai chili. And then of course, the other produce, in the produce department, you find fruits, okay? Dragon fruit, mango, okay? Dragon fruit, mango. This is the Mexican mango, and this is the Mexican variety. This is the Filipino variety, and the kiwi, and the pear, and the Asian pear from Korea, and of course, everybody loves snow pea. When you pick snow pea, you make sure you pick the one that's nice and thin, the pops is very thin. You don't want to pick one that are this big. This is one that's too big, you can see the pops is too big. Always pick one of these, okay? So when you use it, you just kind of peel this off, you see this? And then you peel this off, look at that. Then this is how you use it. And now, besides that, in the produce department, you also see bean sprout. Ah, look at that, the mung bean sprout. I don't know whether you can find a soybean sprout in a Central Market, but this is mung bean sprout. When you can do this in a lot of stir fry. In fact, some of the Chinese chefs put bean sprout in their fried rice. And then I can put it in sauté dishes. It's wonderful. Of course, everybody should have ginger. You gotta have ginger, okay? Ginger and garlic is very important to have in the thing. And then of course, in the produce department, these are widely used in Japanese, Korean, and Chinese restaurant. Okay, by the Chinese and the Japanese cuisine is you have two. You have the firm tofu, which is stir fry, okay? Pan fry, stir fry. You have silken tofu to make mapo tofu and then put in soup. And this very, very fragile. You gotta be careful. When you stir fry this, it will break down. But when you stir fry this, when you cut this up and you stir fry the firm tofu, you don't have any problem. So firm tofu, very important. So these are the basic things. The other vegetable everybody have. You know, everybody use, okay? And then, of course, the next thing that I would like to remind you is talk about tofu. If you're vegetarian, you don't want to eat a lot of vegan, a lot of vegetarian, you don't want to eat protein. This is pressed bean curd. Let me show you. This is bean curd or bean cake. Pressed is firmer. This one is also pressed bean curd. Very firm, but this one is flavored with 5 spice powder and soy sauce. So color is different. This is a lot of protein, loaded with vegetable protein, and got a wonderful texture, tastes like meat. So if you're vegetarian, by all means, using this to replace pressed bean curd, okay? And then of course in the produce department, you can also find spring roll wrapper, guarantee you can find, or egg roll wrappers, okay? You can buy, and then also you can buy 1 ton wrappers, which is square. 1 ton wrappers, which is square, okay? And then you can also buy siu mai dumpling wrapper, which is round, okay? Thinner than the 1 ton wrapper. So all of these available in the Central Market Produce Department. Chinese sausage, this is a little more exotic. Don't worry about it, you cannot find it, okay? Chinese sausage. And then another thing that I want to reintroduce you is a few other basic ingredients. Now you go to Thai restaurant, Japanese restaurant, the Vietnamese restaurant, you see they use a lot of rice noodles. This is from Vietnam. Rice noodles, beef noodle soup, they use this. Stir fry, they use this, okay? And then also have cellophane noodle made with mung bean flour. This is made from rice flour. And then of course, dry mushroom is also available in the Asian section, not in the produce section, but in the Asian. This is dry mushroom, dry shiitake mushroom, but you can find fresh shiitake mushroom in the produce department. And the Sichuan peppercorn, look at that. This is Sichuan peppercorn. Can you see that? Can everybody see that? Okay, and then this is goji berry. Now you can find this in a lot of supermarket and also health food store. Goji berry, okay? Can you see that? Can everybody see that? And then red date. You see that? Red date. This is all very good for soup. It is very good. And then dry shrimp and sesame seed. I like to ask you to make sure to always have sesame, because I want to use it for garnish for a lot of sweet and sour dishes. White sesame seed and black sesame seed, both. I mix it up. When I mix it up, let me show you. When I mix it up, it looks like this. So this way you can see. White sesame seed, I mix this up. Look at that. Then it looks nice. So we have all of these. And then of course, dry shrimp is also very popular all over Asia, okay, for flavoring. So we have covered all of these basic things. And then the next thing, we will start getting ready to cook. Anybody have any questions? Please ask me a question. Anybody have any question? Miso, if you're allergic to soy, most likely you're allergic to protein, the gluten, and the miso also have a gluten, because when they fermented it, they also have a tiny bit of, let me see. Yeah, I think in general, if I were you, I would use a little dash with some sea salt, okay, to get that umami. And then you can also get some shiitake, dry shiitake powder. What you can do is you bake your shiitake and you trim it and you put it in your blender and turn into, and then you can have vegetarian, gluten-free soy sauce, flavor soy sauce. Okay? Anybody have any question besides that? Good. Dark soy sauce, when you want to get a rich color, when you get a rich color, you can use dark soy sauce. Let me show you the dark soy sauce. Get a white plate. I'm going to show you the difference. This is dark soy and this is regular soy. Let me show you the dark soy. Give me a white plate and then it will show you. A lot of the, when you do braising dishes, you use dark soy. This is light soy. Let me show you, okay? Look at close up. This is light soy. Very light in color, not as sweet, and lighter in consistency. This is light soy. Look at that. This is light soy, okay? Very light in color. And then I want to show you the dark soy, okay? Now this is dark soy. This is dark soy. Look at the color contrast. Can you see the difference? Can you see the difference? Look at that. This is much thicker because it's caramelized. You got caramel and also sweeter, much sweeter than the light soy. So if you're doing braising, but for marinade, most chefs usually use soy sauce because it's too dark. You don't want to, particularly shrimp, scallop, and chicken, you don't want to make it too dark, okay? So let me close up to see the difference. Can you see that? Yeah, light soy and dark soy. Okay, rice wine, everybody know that in Asia, most of the wine is made from rice, glutinous rice, sweet rice, and cereal grain. And in North America, we use fruit, we use grape, we use all kind of things to make wine. And the fermentation process is similar, but the ingredient is very different. And I'll give you an example. In Japan, the sake is all made with rice wine. The Shaoxing wine in China, all made with rice and grains, okay? So they're very, very different than the grape wine. It's not as fruity, but it's very, very subtle, very perfumey. And so that's the reason why. And then the mirin is actually sweetened. It's a sweetened rice wine, okay? Have you ever go to the restaurant to have mirin? Mirin, they use it for the sushi rice. When you cook the sushi rice, they use mirin. See, mirin. Can you see that? So these are all sweetened rice wine. Okay, so you can have a choice. So today we basically cover some of the most important element, the most basic one. At the same time, you can also get into things like a plum sauce and black bean sauce and the chili garlic sauce and plum sauce and fermented burnt bean curds and all kinds of things. Okay. Any other question? Okay. Okay, people always misunderstood the essence, the spirit, and the concept of wok hei. Wok hei is not about the flame itself. Wok hei is how hot you can heat up your frying pan or your wok. Because when you wok, just like you do a barbecue grilling, if the grit is hot enough, then you put the ribs or the stick there. You do not want to put it on when it's cold. It doesn't matter when you're using gas. When I was growing up, they use coal. They use wood burning, and they can still achieve the wok hei. The difference is the wok hei. When you use gas burner, the gas involves, right, from round bottom wok. I'm going to show you the round bottom wok. I will show you just the wok, and everybody can understand. Okay. Now the wok is round. Okay, round. So it doesn't matter how you do it. You stir things, everything falls down. Just give you an example. We do a stir fry here, so you can see. Now here I have some pistachio nut. You put it over here. It doesn't matter how you stir, they fall down to the bottom. See this? It doesn't matter how you stir. That's why the heat intensifies in the middle of this. Okay? So that's the reason why the wok is nice and round. Because this way you can move the food around and it's nice and hot in it. In the market, I think in Central Market, they are in the tool section. You can have, you can buy the wok, okay, with the steamer and a different brand. The whole idea is to get one that is slightly thicker enough, but not as thick as a cast iron that you cannot lift it. Okay, they have some of them one handle, some of them two handle, some of them are one long handle or one short handle, some of them are two long handle, and then also I want to show you when I do it. Of course, all these woks you can put it on top of induction burner and a gas burner or charcoal burner, doesn't matter. Okay. The one that I normally use is this. For most people, this is good. You don't have to worry about seasoning it. This is, look at the circle. You can buy them in all supermarket department stores. And this one is called stir fry pan. It's much deeper. Now let me show you. Along with the stir fry pan is this short. See that? Okay? Look at the difference. Okay? This is much deeper. So this act like a wok. And also very smooth. So it doesn't matter how you toss them around. They all fall back down. Give you an example, okay? Look at that. They all fall back down into the center. It doesn't matter how you do it, okay? So this will achieve the same thing as a wok. It's called the stir fry pan, okay? Nowadays, some of the wok that you can buy in Chinatown, some of them are round, some of them are flat, but they have a high dome shape. No matter what you do, they still fall back down. So the heat concentrates on the very bottom, okay? And then the good thing about this is when this heats up, the whole wok heats up. So the whole thing is and also this is induction friendly. Look at that. This is induction friendly. Okay, induction suitable. All the new cookware nowadays made with copper or aluminum or whatever. They're all induction friendly. So you can choose any one of these. Okay? Any other question? Any other question? Okay, good. Oh, no, 18 seconds. Now let me show you this first, okay? Let me show you this first. Everybody know you ask my good friend Jacques Pepin, Bobby Frey, or Emerald, or any celebrity chef, they will tell you a sharp knife is a safe knife. You ask any chef, you do not want to have a dull knife, okay? Now, this is the knife that I have designed right here. Look at it, right here. I designed this knife right here, okay? And I have a smaller one and a big one. Sometimes when I go to a central market, I bring this along and this so everybody can get it. How can you tell? How can you test a sharp knife? I would like to have a piece of paper, any paper, and I'll show you. Now when you cut paper, you can easily show because the paper is firm. But I want to show you. You see this? This is a piece of paper, okay? Okay, look at how sharp this knife is. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? A sharp knife is a safe knife because you don't have to slit, you don't have to force. But the true test of a sharp knife is how do you cut flimsy paper like paper towel. Look at that. The 1, and the 2, and the 3. Look at that. That's how sharp this knife is, okay? And then one more time. How you fold this tenfold, okay, paper towel, fold it tenfold, and I want to show you how sharp this knife is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8 is a good luck number in Asia. You never sell a house to an Asian if the number, the street number is number 4 or 44. Okay, now look at show you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at that. Look at this. Look at how sharp. Look at how clean the cut is. That means when you have a sharp knife like this, you can feel comfortable that it would not slip. Okay? Now, always hold on to a knife like this. Yes? Okay. Now, this is yankeecook.com. This is my QR code right here. More cooking tips and recipes and getting this. And in fact, to appreciate all the people support Central Market, I would offer 30% off for my knife, or even 40% for you to order because you support Central Market and you support the AAPI movement and you love food, okay? And this is how you do it. This is the one that you can order. For Asian, you order this one. See, this is the Asian, slightly bigger. This is same design except it's slightly smaller, okay? This is the one that you can also order, okay? And then also when you get the knife, I also give you one of these. Look at that, as a gift. This is a travel dining set with chopstick and spoon and fork. You can travel, okay? Now, by that, we know how important it is to have sharp knife, okay? Now, we'll do the first dish. The first dish is, we're in the summer. Right now in the summer, all over the country. Beautiful day outside. And now we'll show you how to do a summer shrimp salad with seasonal fruit, okay? You can use chicken salad. You go to all Chinese restaurants, they all have chicken salad, okay? So, but I want to do a special salad so everybody can enjoy. This is shrimp. Look at all the shrimp I have. Beautiful. You go to the seafood department in Central Market. You can buy the freshest shrimp, okay? Now here, I want to show you. We have shrimp, okay? We have lettuce. You can use micrograin or baby green, okay? Assorted baby green. But I like the texture of romaine and head lettuce. That's the reason why I use this, because that crunch to it. The first thing I do is I have shrimp, lettuce, and then all kind of berry. Look at it. Cucumber and berry. Look at that. All kind of berry. The raspberry, blackberry, and blueberry. And this is a strawberry, And then, of course, and I'm gonna show you how to put the dish together, okay? And then I have some cilantro chop up. The first thing I want to do show you is, if you have any question, please ask, okay? Anytime. Summer shrimp salad with seasonal fruit, okay? Sometimes I even use a tiny bit of honeydew or cantaloupe. If we have honeydew or cantaloupe, or we can even use mango or pear. I'm going to show you how, and then we can even use this to do the dish. I just want to show you all of this available in the produce department, okay, at the Central Market. And then I'll put it, I cut. When you hold the knife, always hold the knife like this. Never hold the knife like this, okay? When you hold the knife like this, you have no control of your knife. If you make one mistake, gone, okay? You cut, you make second mistake, you never see this again. All it takes is 3 mistakes, you can never find a job in the kitchen in Central Market. Because when this is the only thing left, it's very hard for chef to hire you because you cannot even pick up anything. How can you get a job? Okay? Now, I cut it up. I cut. Always push it right here. In fact, we even have a finger guard to protect. When I send out the knife, I'll send you a finger guard, okay? Now, I cut this up. Look at that. Look at how amazing. Look at that. I cut it up like that. And then I used it. Now, this is a true test. Because of the wider blade, I use this as a spatula and I transfer all of this right over here. Look at that. Look at how convenient. All clean. All transfer. All cut up. Okay? Now, the next thing is I'm going to cut up the kiwi. A lot of people don't realize you can literally eat kiwi. I want to show you, you can actually eat the skin. You know that? A lot of people don't realize you can actually eat kiwi with the skin, okay? I'm going to show you, I washed this already. This is the golden kiwi, slightly sweeter than the green kiwi. I slice it, 1, 2. This way you can have a salad and you can also enjoy the seasonal food at the same time. Look how beautiful. Look at that, nice and clean. Look at this, look at this. Look at that. Look at beautiful slices like this, okay? And I put this right over here. And then I will continue to cut, okay? Look at all of these beautiful pieces. Towards the end, it's hard to hold on to. Let me show you a technique, okay? You do parallel cut. You put your knife parallel to the cutting board. Cut. Look at that, beautiful, okay? And then cut. Beautiful slices. And then I cut. Look at that. I basically, look at that. Look at this, 2 pieces. All these are cut up. This is what you call parallel cutting technique, okay? Put your knife parallel to the cutting board because it's wider and narrower and thinner, so you can do this, okay? In the meantime, I'm going to show you how to put the dish together and then saute the shrimp. I'm going to saute the shrimp. You can poach the shrimp. Now, if you get a knife, I also give you this finger guard. Look at that. The finger guard is right here. And you hold onto your finger. Put your finger inside here. And then your knife is right here. You look at that. You can protect your finger. You see that? It's a finger guard. Okay. And I'll send you the finger guard if you're interested in the knife. Okay. Now, we have the shrimp. I'll show you how to peel the shrimp. Okay. We have all of these ready. I'm going to put this on the side so this way everybody can do it. I want everybody follow me, okay? But I'll go slowly so this way you can see how I do it. Always remember, have all this prep first. Cut up things, and measure all of these seasoning or the dressing. Measure it first. Get it set, and then you wrap it up with the saran wrap, okay? And then another tool that you should do is make sure you have enough of these in your pantry. Some of them are 2 compartments. Some of this. Then anything that you marinate, After you marinate meat, you put it over here. Okay, so it's very important. And also, it's also very nice to have different kind of bags like this, anything marinade. So all the ingredients belonging to one dish, you put them all over here when it's done. So this way, the next morning or the next evening, so that means you can prepare all of these on Friday or Thursday. Then on Saturday and Sunday when you're entertained, you just pick out a whole bag, everything, the whole dish, everything is here. That's how you do it, okay? That's why I want to make sure these are the tricks of the trade. Now, you have shrimp. I'm going to show you how quickly to saute the shrimp. First, you peel the shrimp, okay? I want to keep the tail because I want it to look good, okay? I want to keep this. So when you do that, you hold on to this, you peel this, you peel this, you peel this, you just push it out like that, look at that. You make sure you keep the shell, okay? Because the Thai people, they actually, you know what they do? They actually use the shell to make tom yum goong, okay? Now, sometimes you can buy shrimp that's already sliced. Now, in the seafood department at Central Market, they already cut. So you just open it on both sides, one on each side. Look at how easy to peel. Look at that. Look at this, all peeled like this, okay? That's how you do it, okay? But I want to keep the tail part, okay? I don't want to miss it, okay? Because it looks nicer. Then once you do that, and I'm going to butterfly this. I'm going to show you close up, okay? Butterfly. In the meantime, I'm going to turn this to medium. The good thing about using this kind of anulon non-stick is you use medium heat. You don't even have to use high heat. It's very energy efficient, okay? And you can still create a lot of, okay, I'll show you, okay? And I'll show you the steam and the aroma. What he means the aroma that's you come out from the wok when the food is seared and stir fried and intensive high heat. So whether you're using an induction burner or gas burner or whichever, as long as you heat up the pan hot enough, it will give the wok heat. Okay? Wok heat is the breath of the wok. Okay? Now I put this over here and I butterfly this. Look at this. I butterfly, and then I open it up. And I can actually do a little beautiful thing like this. Look at how beautiful. Look at how cute this is. Look like a rabbit, okay? And then I'm going to put it over here. And then this one, I do the same thing. And also a lot of the time, you know that you have to remove the vein. This one is, I have been starving, no vein, no intestine. So I butterfly this one more time. Butterfly, I butterfly, I open this, right? And then I will put this, turn it upside down right here. Look at that, look how beautiful. This looks like a little rabbit. Can you see that? Little rabbit, can you see that? Little rabbit. And then of course you don't have to do it like that, okay? By all means. So now I'm gonna saute. I'm gonna marinate. I'm gonna use my chopstick to marinate my shrimp. Now we talk about marinade, okay? We have shrimp to marinate. This is beautiful. Marinate, okay? All of these are marinade. Just enough shrimp, that's enough, okay? And then I'm gonna show you marinade. Use a tiny bit of salt and pepper. Tiny bit of salt and pepper. Use white pepper. I don't like to use black pepper because it kind of gives the light dark color. I like to use a tiny bit of it. If you want, you can use a tiny bit of light soy sauce, okay? Or if you're allergic to soy sauce, use a tamari. Tiny bit of soy sauce, not much, just a tiny bit, too dark, okay? And I use a tiny bit of sesame seed oil, okay? Tiny bit of sesame seed oil, okay? And then I also want to use a tiny bit of salt and pepper, you see, sea salt and white pepper. Why I use white pepper? Because I get the little tick, but I would not stain the food, okay? I don't want to make it too much. Healthy cooking is less oil and less salt. Look at that, simple. One thing that I forget to tell you, cornstarch. Always use cornstarch. Look at that. For about 8 to 10 ounces of shrimp, I use 1 teaspoon of cornstarch, okay? And then I mix it up like this. Can you see that? I mix it up, I mix it up. Now, this is a professional trick, okay? Right before you stir, I put a tiny bit of oil. Why? Because cornstarch is kind of sticky. So I put a teeny tiny bit of oil to lubricate. Just like you put oil, motor oil in your engine, you lubricate. Now, nothing gets stuck. You see this? Okay? That means I also can use less oil in my cooking, when I'm stir frying it, okay? Now let me show you how fast you can heat it up about wok hei, okay? I turn it on. I want to show you how fast this is. Wok hei means how hot you can heat up your frying pan, your wok, your skillet, your iron skillet, okay? Let me show you. I am heat up. I want to show you how hot it is. As long as it's hot enough, you're great. You're okay, okay? Now let me show you. I heat it up. I count to about 10 or 15, okay? And I want you to listen. Okay, this is water. I want to show you this broth. I want to show you how hot this is. Can you see this? Can you see this? This is how hot it is. When it's hot enough, you know what? You're ready to cook. Okay, you're ready to cook, and that's wok hei. The idea of this is the whole thing is heat up. Okay, now stir fry. Put a tiny bit of oil. I use olive oil and canola oil mix. Okay, and I put it over here and I saute this. Look at how hot this is. Okay, look at how hot this is. I stir fry this. If you want to make garlic and ginger, let me show you garlic. How easy it is to use my knife and the ginger. Okay, and I peel the ginger. I peel the ginger. I will peel the ginger. And then I peel the garlic. Let's see, look at that. I want to show you how fast you can remove this. That's all. And then I use a spoon to peel the ginger. Look at that. This little spoon. I peel the ginger like that. Look at that. Everybody can do what I do. Yan can cut. Yan can peel. Look at that. You do not have this way. You only peel off the skin and not the too much meat. And then you crush the garlic and the ginger, because garlic and ginger is one of the most popular aromatic seasoning in any Asian cooking, okay? And 2 pieces of cheese. Now, see how I crush the ginger, okay? Look at this. Already done, okay? And ginger, I'm already done. That, look at that, it's all minced. That's how I do it with the knife, okay? Garlic, I want to show you how I crush the garlic. Crush the garlic, okay? Crush the garlic. And this is how, if you want to make really fine crush, this is how you do it. You just, after you crush it, you go. And this is garlic and ginger. And I put it in the shrimp and I stir fry. Let me show you how fast. How fast you can do it, okay? I turn it on. Can you hear the sizzling sound? That is wok hei. Can you see the, I will remove these. Look at how fast this is. This is wok hei. The aroma, if you are here, you can smell it, okay? And it's all curled up like a flower. Look how beautiful. You will not overcook. This is nice and beautiful. It curls up. Look at how beautiful the curl up is. Look at curls up. Curls up, look at how beautiful this is. Look at that, okay? And then, if you want, you put a tiny bit of broth to make sure they... Oh, that is wok hei. Look at that. Ah. Look at that. It doesn't take too long to cook. And it's done. Okay? Now, when this is done, we put the dish together, okay? I'm going to show you how to put the salad together. Okay? Now, here I have this. I put this I would have something on this. Well, this is for fancy, for entertaining, for served individually. And then this is the lettuce. I put it right here. Look at how beautiful. Any other question? Please ask question. Any question? Look at that. Yeah. Well, you just mentioned that. We give you, we send you a code. So anybody go through a central market for today, and you can order, and then we know exactly you have attended this, and we give you 35 to 40%. Okay. And then in the meantime, let me show you. Okay. Now, look at all the fruit I have put in. Can you remember all the fruit that I have put in? Look at that. Now, this one is not in the recipe. This one is your imagination. Look how beautiful, okay? And then I have blueberry. I have blueberry. I have blueberry. And I have raspberry and red berry. And this way, you can do all kind of things. And that's summer salad, okay? This is the summer salad. And then we even have this later. And then I also cut up these later. Now, let me show you now. Let me show you. Shrimp. One. This is shrimp salad. I'm telling you, I love this shrimp salad. Everybody can do this at home, okay? This is the shrimp salad. The shrimp salad. And I'm telling you, everybody can do it at home. If Yan can, so can you. That's my slogan, okay? And then towards that top, I have this. Look at that. Look at how beautiful. And then for that one, I will put raspberry, blueberry. This is served individually, okay? Served individually. And look how beautiful, okay? Sprinkle a tiny bit of chopped pistachio nut. Look at that. This is the healthiest nut. Walnut, almond is good. This is total protein. All the amino acids right here. High in antioxidant, okay? Then I put the nuts over here, and I also put more berry around. Look at that. It is so beautiful, okay? And then of course, I have a piece of kiwi on this side. Look how beautiful. Now this is how you do it. I put this beautiful piece of this right on top, okay? And then I want to show you how amazing. Also sprinkle a tiny bit of extra crushed pistachio nut or the whole nut around here, okay? And then I will show you how to put it together, okay? Now, this is something that you cannot find in any restaurant, okay? Because you can only do this at home. The reason is because this is too labor intensive for people to do it, okay? So this is making the sauce. Let me show you how to make the sauce. Quickly make the sauce, okay? Because the dish is so easy to make. Now, the first thing that you do, making the dressing, is you can use peanut butter or sesame seed paste. If you are allergic to peanut, use sesame seed paste. Or you can use the one that I was talking about, the fermented bean curd. Fermented bean curd, okay? And then I use a tiny bit of honey, okay? And then I use a tiny bit of balsamic vinegar or rice vinegar, okay? Nice and golden brown. Look at that, beautiful. And a tiny bit of soy, okay? Gives the flavor profile. And then a tiny bit of lemon juice or lime juice. Look at that. I want to show you how amazing you can do this to make this, okay? And then when this is done, I use a whisk. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Then if you want, you can use a tiny bit of extra oil. This is a canola oil and olive oil, okay, together, okay? Now, look at this. I go so slow so you can literally, I would use a tiny bit more of these, okay? The peanut butter is extra, but you do not have to use peanut butter. You can use sesame seed paste. I think you can go to the health food store or the health section to buy from Central Market the sesame seed paste. Okay, it's very, very popular. Okay, when this is done, kind of put extra soy, and then I'll show you how to put it together. Okay. Now you use a squeeze bottle or a spoon. Look at how beautiful. This is a dish that you cannot find. I use this. Absolutely delicious. Look at that. Look at this. Beautiful. This is my version of the shrimp. Summer shrimp salad with seasonal fruit. Voila! All done. You can also use a pistachio paste to do it. You ground up the pistachio and use your pistachio. In the meantime, I'm going to quickly wash my hand and get ready to do the stir fry. Let me quickly walk over here. I have 2 double sink in my kitchen. I wash. Make sure I wash. Yeah. I would be a farmer because you know why? Because when I was growing up, my father passed away when I was about 5 years old. My mother never remarried, never went to school. So I always tell myself, if I get an opportunity, I would either open a restaurant or work in a restaurant as a chef, or be a farmer to grow more food for everybody. Because I always went to bed hungry. Because I grew up in the most turbulent time of modern Chinese history, and everything is rationed. I don't have enough to eat, and so I always want to make sure not only I can cook beautiful, tasty food, but also beautiful looking food. You look at this. Let's take another close up of this beautiful. Can you enjoyed it? Enjoyed? This is something you cannot see in a typical Chinese restaurant. Okay, and then of course, if you want to make it more interesting, I have some edible flour here, and this is so beautiful. Edible flour here, edible flour here, and edible flour here. I grow in my garden. Okay, I even have a tiny bit of a mint. Look at how beautiful mint. You know, all of these you can do this. Look at that. Can you see how beautiful this is? See that? See this? Now this is a wonderful, very, very healthy salad. Okay. Now in the meantime, anybody else have any questions? I'm going to do the second dish. Okay. The second dish is actually very, very quick and very fast, and people can actually learn to talk about, appreciate all these wonderful things about wok hei. Okay, I'm going to do the wok hei. First, I'm going to quickly show you how to break down a chicken first. Okay, here I have a cutting board here. I'm going to show you how to break down a chicken in no time. Okay, the chicken, and then use another cutting board. Okay. Okay, that's it. Okay. Now I have a chicken here. I want to show you how I can break down the chicken. I would like to have a frying pan, put it right here. And then this way, everybody can see, okay? I want everybody to pay attention because I only have one chicken, okay? I want you to see I can do that in 18 seconds or less. Here is a chicken, okay? About 3 pounds and 3 ounces. This is a wishbone, and this is breastbone. I use this knife. This is also a boning knife, okay? I want to show you. 1. Now count, okay? Time it. Your technical crew, put the timer on, okay? You ready? When I say 3, 2, 1, are you all ready? All ready? Okay. 3, 2, One cut, and I cut, turn the I go break up the chicken, and then hold with it, and the whole, and then push the whole thing, comes out like that, and hold with this, and it comes out like that, and tender on this side, comes out like that, tender on the other side. This joint, hold chicken first, push, comes out like that, and hold with this, comes out like that, and then last tender on, comes out like that. I break down the chicken in 18 seconds. Okay? How fast you can do this? This, you go to the department, you buy this, you buy the whole chicken, it's a lot less expensive than buying chicken parts, okay? I'm going to show you how fast you can get this chicken breast out. 1, 2, 3, and the whole chicken breast comes out $4.95 or $5.95 or $6.95. Depends on whether it's organic or not. Now, I also want to show you quickly how I can make a drumstick out of these, okay? Just get the book. And I also want to show you how to make a drumstick out of these, okay? Little wing, right at the joint have one cut, okay? I hold onto this, I push this, and I push this, and both bone comes out. Can you see that? Both bone comes out. I remove the smaller piece of bone. See? Remove the piece of bone. And then I remove the wing tip. I want to show you, we have a drumstick right on my palm. See that? So I can do this in no time. Now in the meantime, I wash my hand again. Now we'll do the other dish. So make sure you always keep yourself clean. Very important. I also have wet towel and dry towel here. So I always clean it up. Now look at that. I'm going to cut this up. 1, 2, 3, and I cut it up like that, and then go. And I can also do it like that. I touch this a little bit, and I slice it, and I slice this. I just want to show you different technique, okay? You can cut into dice like this, okay? Dice, and dice, okay? You can also slice, okay? Slice by, look at that. And I cut, I slice this. So there are different ways to do things, okay? When you slice it, it cooks faster, okay? Now, well, this is over here, and then we're going to cut up and put all these chicken. We're going to marinate this. We're going to do a wonderful dish everybody can enjoy, okay? Always heat up your frying pan a little bit ahead of time. And then I put the cut up chicken over here, okay? Always wash your hand. And then I'll save this for dinner. And then always do a tiny bit of pepper, okay? Basic marinade. And a tiny bit of light soy sauce, okay? Light soy sauce. And then put a tiny bit of, if you want, you can actually use a tiny bit of hoisin sauce if you want, okay? But we are going to do it. Heat up this, and then always remember cornstarch and sesame seed oil, okay? And always, the cornstarch, when it's gelatinized over high heat, it will seal in the juice and the moisture of the meat. That's the reason why I use about half a teaspoon of this oil, which is right before I do this, I mix them all up. That's the reason why this is so good to have a chopstick. The chopstick is also a cooking utensil. Look at that. Always marinate this. Always do all of this ahead of time. Okay? Okay, look at that. This is ready to go. I want to quickly show you. I use another knife. I remove these cutting board. I use another knife, and I use to show you how easy it is to get this. Okay? How to remove the seed from the bell pepper. You see salt, done. Look at that. Okay, so you cut it up, and I cut it up, and then I do it in an angle 45, so you have diamond cut. Look how beautiful, diamond cut. Okay, cut it up, and you have diamond cut. So we have all kind of stuff over here, and I have 2 cutting board. I have 3 cutting board, and green onion cut in an angle. You can also add onion in this particular dish. Okay. And then you can also use red bell pepper, okay, because we already have enough. And this is shiitake mushroom, fresh shiitake mushroom, okay. I cut it at an angle like this. Cut one, okay, and cut two, and then cut three. Look at that. And now I have 3 different kinds of mushroom. Let me show you. A lot of people don't realize fungus is actually very healthy for you. Variety of mushroom, shiitake mushroom, butter mushroom, all kind of mushroom. It decreases the risk of cancer and also protect your brain health. Because it make me sharper and also is a source of vitamin D. Okay, so eat more. Asian, Japanese, and Chinese and Korean eat a lot of mushroom, particularly shiitake mushroom, umami. Okay, when this is done, once again, I want to make sure I have enough garlic flavor, okay? Garlic, you see, you just press it and it comes out like that, okay? And you hold onto this and it comes out like that. Look how easy it is. And then I slice this, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 15 slices, okay? Many of these slices is this thin, okay? This is how thin the slices you want to do, okay? And then, of course, you don't have to do it so thin. Who cares, okay? As long as you feel good. And I heat it up. I heat up my frying pan now. And I put about a 1.5 teaspoon of oil. Not much, okay? Then I mix the garlic right here, okay? I mix the garlic right here. I don't need the ginger. And then I also, how many of you like hot and spicy food? In Texas, Tex-Mex, everybody like hyper. Hey, jalapeno. Oh, serrano. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I want to get the flavor out. Fresh chili. Put it right here. And then in the meantime, I'm going to stir fry. Let me show you how fast we get, okay? I want to still talk about, okay, this is going to heat up. Very, very hot. Wow, very, very hot, okay? And then I put the garlic, the ginger, or you have ginger, and the chili. Put it right here. Can you listen to the sound? Can you hear that? Hear that? Can you see that? Can you see the smoke? Can you see the film? This is the wok. Hey, the breath of the wok. This is hot enough. You always make sure the frying pan is hot enough. Whether you're using a wok or whether you're using a skillet. Iron cast iron skillet or frying pan. Allow it to sear the meat on the bottom first before you stir. That's why they would not stick. Okay, now look at it. Let me show you again. Look at that. Can you see how much fun? Wok cooking is fun. The idea is you stir fry it while you are moving around. Because the stir-fry pan or the wok is round and it's concave, it always falls back down to the bottom, see? No matter how I do it, it's always on the bottom. Okay, that's what we want. Now this is about 80% done. Then I put the rest of the stuff in here, okay? I put the onion, I put the mushroom, I have all kind of mushroom. So that's what I'm saying. Eat more mushroom, it's good for you, okay? And then this mushroom, just like a moo gai pan, okay? Look at that. Look at that. This is so beautiful. And I would use a tiny kind of chicken broth. Now, if you're cooking a lot, you can actually use a lid, okay? You can literally use a lid. You know why I use a glass lid? I like it because I can see it. Look at that. I can see it when the glass lid, okay? This is to come with the glass lid, okay? And then in the meantime, look at how beautiful this is. Look at how fast you cook a dish. Always cook the protein first. And in fact, you're cooking a large quantity. You cook the protein first to remove the protein. You remove the protein, okay? And then in the meantime, I'm going to make the sauce. Now, this is balsamic vinegar. This is soy sauce. This is rice wine. And this is a tiny bit of sugar. And now, finally, we have hoisin sauce. Look at that. This is going to be delicious. I squeeze a tiny bit of hoisin sauce. Okay? the hoisin sauce, and a tiny bit of extra sesame seed oil, okay? And then we thicken it up with a tiny bit of cornstarch. Let me show you. Okay, this is beautiful. Now, let me show you. Look how beautiful. Look at it, look at it. Look at how beautiful this is. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that, okay? Can you see that? Can you see that? Look, everybody can see, okay? And then I'm going to slightly thicken this dish. Now look at that. This is how you do it. Okay? This is so beautiful. Just enough sauce. The beauty is just make enough sauce to coat everything and not dripping. And then finally, for nutritional benefit, extra pistachio nut or walnut or almond right on top, okay? And this is so beautiful, and the whole dish is done. And I want to share with you how beautiful the dish looks like, okay? Now look at this. I put this right here. I put this right over here. Look at that. Everybody can do it. If Yan can cook, so can you. Look at how beautiful this is, okay? Look at that. Look at this. I'm not kidding. Everybody can do this at home. Nobody can miss because it's so beautiful. And then I garnish it just like you go to a beautiful a restaurant. The chef do the final touch of the dish. Okay, and then finally clean it up, and then I have pistachio sprinkled to give the texture contrast and also additional nutrient. That's the reason why I have not gained weight for 34 to 35 years, and I feel good. And then of course, this is from my garden, cilantro from the garden, from my garden. Look at that. And then I have, this is also edible flower from my garden. Look at this, how beautiful this is. And this is the mint. Look at how beautiful this is, okay? And then everybody can do this at home. There's no big deal. Can you see that? You see, this is just like a restaurant, just like preparing the restaurant. Now, question and answer. We can stay as long as you want to answer your question, because I know that a lot of people have questions, and I would love to answer your question. And then, of course, you can scan this to get the knife. And then make sure you tell me, we'll give Central Market a special code. So this way we know that you are ordering from Central Market cooking class, and we'll give you the big deal, and also give you a special gift worth $10 right here. This is cost actually $10 right here. Yep, no problem. Well, you know, America is a melting pot. People migrated, immigrant from all over the world. And we are all living in this great country. And the only way we make this country great is we can all live harmoniously together and respect each other's heritage and culture, and particularly cuisine. Fortunately, Asian cuisine has become very, very popular and it become mainstream. I remember when I first came over here, about 2,500 Chinese eateries, small, very small. Now 52,000, another 18,000 Asian eateries, and it's still growing and growing. There are a lot of hot pot restaurant, dumpling restaurant, sushi bar, ramen noodle, Vietnamese noodle bar, all of those. I think food, as I said, food is the bridge. It bridges all of us, bridges all culture. And in the dining table, we're all good friends. We all should respect each other and accept each other. And I've been very, very much involved in the AAPI movement. A lot of event, a lot of fundraising. And also during the pandemic, I actually galvanized about 110 Asian restaurants and provide meals, free meals for frontline heroes. So we are very proud to be Asian. And I am so happy and so appreciative of the opportunity that I have in this country. And I continue to share my good luck and good fortune with a lot of people like you, and the people patronize and support Central Market and my good friend. And I think food is the ultimate diplomat. This is global diplomacy, food diplomacy, culinary diplomacy. Let us all learn to enjoy a plate of good food. Today, summer, shrimp salad with seasonal fruit. And then rainbow chicken stir fry that everybody can do it. So if you have any question, more questions, today is the most complicated show that I've ever done because I have to go through so many things. I hope I did not miss much in terms of seasoning, in terms of produce. And you can also, that this is our brand new book, The Best of Yankin Cook, and My Asian Kitchen. This came out of the press. You can also order the brand new. We also have Martin's Quick and Easy and also Martin's China. So we have all of these. We have the knife. When we send out the knife, we send out the finger guard. And then also you can order the diamond sharpening steel. But in the meantime, I hope all of you would join my cooking class if I ever teach in the Central Market again. We can talk about Asian American heritage, Asian American stories, and we'll all grow together and make America great again.
Recording stopped.
No problem. I hope everybody enjoy it from around the world. Actually, this is the most complicated virtual class I've ever conducted because we've got to cover so many things.
Well, thank you so much for being so thorough and covering all the ingredients.
Yeah, a lot of ingredients.
Discount code and the diet.
Yeah, and also we mentioned my favorite supermarket, Central Market.
Yes, you achieved our. Well, even through dinner.
Yeah. Now we have to eat what I cook.
Yes, that's right.
Because what I cook is actually, you can actually eat anyway.
Yes, we actually are seeing ourselves right now.
Good.
So Chef Yan, you want to talk to your YouTubers? A lot of people follow you.
Okay. My dear friends and YouTuber, I hope today's session give you a glimpse of the simplicity, complexity of Chinese and Asian cuisine, from tools to basic seasoning to produce to dry ingredients and the techniques. The whole idea is you can prepare everything at home, because as I always said, if Yan can cook, so can you. And then of course you can order my brand new book, The Best of Yan Can Cook, and also My Asian Kitchen. Brand new, you're not available in any retail market. The knife and this traveling dining kit, none of these available in the market. So we'll hopefully we will see you in person one day in my live event, because I do events all over the country. So thank you so much, my YouTuber friends, and continue to watch the Yan Can Cook Show.
Chef Yan, you have thousands of your TikTok fans. Talk to them
Hey,
too.
TikTok friends, I love you guys. You know, this is so easy to do, and if I can do it, you can do it. Okay, just